We are going to show you a video that is a new spin on an old classic from psychology, the marshmallow task. So let's go to that video now.
Marshmallow, that'll be filled up.
Everybody knows that young children, particularly toddlers, 2 to 4-year-olds, are subject to impulsivity. And it has been thought that that is a characteristic that children are born with.
Do you know what? It is snack time now.
And so what we wanted to know is whether or not some of these differences between children can be influenced by their own rational thought processes.
We wanted to manipulate children's beliefs about how reliable the environment that they were in was. We assigned kids to one of two conditions, either the reliable condition or the unreliable condition.
So for the art supplies that you get to use, you actually have a choice. You can either use these crayons right now, or if you can wait for me to go get some from the other room, you can use our big set of art supplies instead.
The kids in the reliable condition, when the experimenter came back into the room, had the better thing. And for the kids in the unreliable condition, the experimenter apologized and said she'd made a mistake. We didn't have that available and then helped them use the first option.
Listen, I'm so sorry, but I actually don't have that big set of art supplies I told you about. Sorry about that. But you can still use these ones to make your project.
The classic example of a task in which children show impulsivity is what's called the marshmallow task.
For your snack, you have a choice. Look what I've got.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, so wait just a second, let me explain. So you can either eat this one marshmallow right now, or if you can wait for me to go get it from the other room, you can have 2 marshmallows instead.
I want 2 marshmallows.
And what we found, which was an incredibly large effect, the children who were in the unreliable group were more likely to fairly quickly pick up the marshmallow and eat it. So on average, they waited about 3 minutes.
And did you know I'd not eat this marshmallow?
The children who were in the reliable group waited 4 times longer. So they waited about 12 minutes, which is an incredibly long time for young children to wait before they get a reward.
The difference is maybe due to a difference in expectations about what's likely to happen in the world. That's what this experiment was designed to address.
All right, so this is a study that I really love because it takes a classic in psychology, which was originally developed as a measure of children's personality, something about the child. And then later people noticed that children growing up in poverty tended to eat the marshmallow quicker. And for a while that led to a real deficit mindset, deficit reading of the research, that if you grew up in poverty, you had worse impulse control, you had worse delay of gratification. But what this research is showing is that actually if you live in an environment in which resources are very unreliable, it does not make rational sense to wait for something that might never arrive. It's more rational to take the resource that's available now, like the proverb, like a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. So this study is suggesting that what was previously interpreted as a deficit in children growing up in poverty is really a rational response to the unreliability of their environment. It's also showing how sensitive children are to, can I trust that things are gonna come if I wait? How reliable are the caregivers in my life?